He was a Celtic player in the first half. He'll be a Manchester United player in the second. It's the Roy Keane testimonial at Old Trafford, and at half-time it's Manchester United 0, Celtic 0. With me in the studio, the former Celtic midfielder Craig Burley and the former Manchester United defender Gary Pallister. Gary, what have you made of it so far?
It started off at a good tempo. The first 15-20 minutes was pretty good. Played in a quite a competitive spirit. It's dampened down a little bit towards the end of the game. It's been quite a hot day in Manchester, I think, and the players may be feeling a bit tired after a long season. But Roy's going to change strips at half-time, so we're led to believe, and might inject a bit more pace into it from United's point of view.
Was that a case of the players after 15 minutes or so, Craig, realising that it actually was a testimonial?
I mean, they did. That's exactly what happened. They started away at a furious pace and then realised that the season was finished and thought, well, hold on a minute, why are we running about this? And I think we're actually sweating here more in the studio because it's absolutely roasting in here. But they're trying to play football. You know, both sides are trying to play, but it is very congested in the middle and nobody's really created anything in the last third. There's been one or two half chances. I mean, young Rossi up front for Manchester United's looked really lively. Maloney's trying to take the lad peaky on every time he gets the ball. So there has been one or two. What people have got to remember, it is a testimonial. Roy Keane is going to change sides, and we hope there's going to be a little bit more pace about the second half, but it's understandable if it doesn't really change.
Yeah, Giuseppe Rossi is a top young talent and came close to scoring in the first half, and this was a good save, wasn't it, from Artur Boruc, who will be playing at the World Cup with Poland.
Yeah, but it's great. I mean, that's what he's all about, this young kid Rossi. He's got great movement. He comes off the shoulder of the defender there, nips in front of him, gets a good contact on it. It's a great save by the Celtic keeper, to be fair. But as I said, that's what he's all about. We've seen a couple of glimpses of him. He's a very sharp player. He's got a lot of goals in the reserves, and I think he's probably going to be asked to step up next year and play a more prominent part in the first team.
This is about as close as Celtic have got to breaking the deadlock. Sean Maloney's free kick. I wasn't sure there was a terrific amount of pace on that, but Tim Howard chose to tip it over.
I think Tim Howard made a little bit more of it, but Celtic fans will have watched Sean Maloney this season blossom, both in open play and with set pieces like that. He scored many of those for Celtic this season. That's taken him onto a championship. Fantastic player, and the Manchester United fans are having a look at him, and the Celtic fans are having a look at the likes of Rossi, because these are players that are not known to either fact. They're known to their own fans, but not known to the ones down here at Manchester or up in Glasgow.
There was much hilarity after Roy Keane's effort on goal here, and as Frank Stapleton said in the commentary, what was probably being said to him was, you should have had a shot instead.
Yeah, I think everybody was willing it to go in, wasn't it? Once he got a bit of space there, he doesn't take much of a backlift and tries to hit from 30 yards. It's never been his forte, shall we say, over the years. It's more sort of arriving late in the box, Keane, and getting on the end of things. But it'll be great to see him score a goal tonight. But he was very far away with that one.
I've never seen him smile as much in a game, and
it's more of a snarl usually.
It is, and I was reading his programme notes before the match started, and he doesn't really know how to take this. He didn't really feel like he wanted a testimonial, but he's got one. He's getting a great reception, and he looks as if he's enjoying it.
As we speak, he's changing out of the hoops and into the red of Manchester United. The second half of the Roy Keane testimonial is coming up after the break.